the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Tennessee Titans. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Takes us up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And it's caught by Parker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Pollard. Room here to run. 30. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You good, mama? You about to take a nap? You want to take Subway stuff on my phone?
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he's upended after. Gain of 2 out to the 27.
He's brought down by Ryan Shazier. 2 yards on the pickup.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They run with Taylor. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more.
And a loose football. And the Dolphins have got it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A running play on 1st down will get 4 up to the 29. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 29, Mariota. The connection here with Nelson Agholor. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Taylor. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. On 3rd down, Taylor. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. 1st down, Mariota. He finds Taylor, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Mariota now from the 50, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, Mariota. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. That's it.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. They'll run on first down. Pollard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line.
54 miles. Time to go, night.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. On third down, it's Pollard. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
80 weapons.
Play action now, Mariota. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
47.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
47. Sweat it, hey. Check 13. Check 13.
A first down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Mariota on 1st down. It's caught by Aguilar. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
24 is the mic. It's been a long day for you.
A first down throw for Mariota. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota steps away, and he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the sack on 1st down, Mariota, and that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The first half update now from Philadelphia. And the Eagles out in front early. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. They'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a give, right side. Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Taylor. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 19 and a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Now a give, right side. It's Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mariota under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Taylor. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run with Logan. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 66 yards for him on the ground.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a second and goal. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Johnson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Mariota. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. On first down, it's Taylor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mariota completes it to Aguilar. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Mariota now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go? That gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Yo.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck this nigga pants up. Nigga wanna tag me like I'm scared or something.
Sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this
Yeah,
proverbial train back on
don't fucking
track?
tag me trying to call me out, my nigga.
Leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive
Yeah.
coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window.
Nigga, he trash, yo.
Track here. And sometimes
He keep running mid blitz every fourth down.
Guess it's time now.
Every time I'm on third and long, he runs a mid blitz.
6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is
Every third down, he's running mid blitz. Every time, if it's third and whatever third, his shit is a mid blitz. That's his go to.
He was trying to go back to Corey
And you know,
Davis
like, not trying to brag or nothing, but mid blitz is probably like the easiest shit to stop once you know that's what the fuck they running.
Mariota to throw it. And that one almost intercepted.
Exactly.
Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a
Exactly.
pick. And it's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down.
I don't know if he think I'm trash. I don't know if he think I'm trash or something, but that bullshit ain't working against me, my nigga.
Again, it's Mariota.
You said what?
Smith. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down
My what?
the Dolphins 40. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. To throw Mariota.
Some of those pussy. Stop playing with me, dog. Stop playing with me, man. Stop fucking playing with my user.
20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a
Stop fucking playing with my user. Fuck is wrong with this nigga, man? Sean, what's wrong with this nigga, Sean?
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Nigga just keep throwing at my user like I'm trash.
Love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get
Yo, they got a good team over there. That Rams team.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an
things for different teams.
Different teams
What are you
have
missing?
different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it.
Yeah,
right
Cooper
down
Kupp
and
was
go.
just in free agency
Oski
too.
is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Check safety, check safety. He's crashing.
Oh, he nice. He one of them Project Madden players.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Logan. He finds
Oh,
it.
that Madden just fucked me. He just ran through my player, yo.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
He just ran through my player. Wow.
T.J. Logan, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Gonzalez good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
He I think he a free agent this upcoming season though. In real life, like in real life, this offseason he's gonna be a free agent because they signed him, they traded for him a year ago, then they gave him a 1-year deal.
Was fielded at the 2.
But I don't think they're gonna afford to keep him.
Past
Like,
the 20 to the 22-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably
Yeah,
going
they-
to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed
He a
towards
free agent. They talking about
big
Baltimore
number.
want him.
But
Baltimore
20
supposed to
was
make a
the
play for him.
threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Yeah, they
He
said
stopped
Baltimore.
immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mike 54. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
You see my team. I got the Falcons over there, right? Nigga,
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling.
it took me a minute to get this team
They
right.
just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott now. He gets it to Brown. Complete. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the
Nigga, I
play.
gave it the fucking world for his ass, so.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Shoot. Go 46, 46. 46.
From the 41, Prescott. Got him in. It's Brown. A 10-yard pickup, and it's
Nigga, that was just this offseason.
down.
Now my O-line clutch. They do the job for what I need them to do.
Territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run with
What's
Scott.
up?
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
This nigga love that mid blitz. That's why you're getting killed, buddy.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Quick dash. Come. Everybody kill. 26.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And this announcer kind of speechless. Cannot explain what just happened there. Utter lunacy. He ran
Bum ass nigga. Bum ass fucking nigga.
and gave up a safety.
Nigga's ass, yo.
I'm going to try to unpack that one.
Good move. Let's just leave that one alone, shall we?
Cat's got our tongue here in the booth.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
On 1st down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So naturally, they will decline it.
Even passing the ball, yo.
Anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty?
You can't pass the ball. You know what happens when you keep getting incompletions.
Anyway, 1st down.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Miami, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.